Greetings. So today's reading, this is going to be a life path reading. So today's life path number we're doing is now life path number 3. Okay, and life path number 3 are the communicators of society. So in order to calculate your life path number, what you're going to do is add together all the digits of your birthday, and then that number that you get, you're going to reduce it and add those two numbers together, and that is going to be your life path number. So I'm going to repeat again. Today is a life path number 3, the communicators of the universe or society or whatever. Ooh, I split the deck and 9 of Cups came out. So you guys definitely are feeling very gracious at this time. Listen, middle of the deck. 10 of Cups. So you are feeling very emotionally fulfilled at this time. And that's really good because that came out on its own. So a lot of water energy. So you could be either a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Or one of those signs could be a part of the reason why you're feeling so blessed and you feel like your wishes are being fulfilled. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, what is happening right now for life path number 3? Okay, so somebody is definitely coming out of a tower moment because of the way that it fell off the board. So you're definitely in Queen of Cups energy, okay? So I'm talking to somebody that's a healer. You know, you practice a lot of self-care. You follow your intuition. You're very secure within yourself. And that's really good. And that's what led to this this tower moment. Because this is a tower moment as like a sudden change, like of your wishes being fulfilled. Because you had, you know, a negative tower moment, like a low vibrational tower moment, and that had you feeling crazy. Yeah, like you were feeling a lot of setbacks. You were feeling very frustrated at one point, but you're definitely moving forward from that. Yeah, you definitely are having a breakthrough when it comes to these low vibrational energies. So that's really good. And with this 2 of Cups, it was all because of self-love. You know, you communicated very well with those around you, and that's really what helped you overcome, you know, all of these, you know, things. Like your wishes has definitely been fulfilled. With this 2 of Cups energy, somebody could have came into union with their twin flame, their soulmate, or you just came into union with yourself, you know. All right, how can I move with ease and grace, Holy Spirit? Yeah, Page of Wands fell right on top of Queen of Cups. So you guys are definitely a healer. You dream a lot. You definitely are going through a spiritual awakening. In order for you to move with ease and grace, you're being called to, you know, continue to learn from trial and error. Be spontaneous, you know, still use discernment, but definitely be spontaneous, because that's really like a part of your breakthrough for real, especially with this Page of Cups. So what about this Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Holy Spirit? Because Page of Wands seems like you, but this Page of Cups seems like someone else. And then it fell like literally right across from wish fulfillment. You know what? Let me see if I could move this back some so y'all can see my spread. Okay. So you see how it fell across your wish fulfillment. Alright? So, yeah. So definitely somebody has like a soulmate connection that came in. And this individual is also a healer. Yeah, and you're just enjoying like this journey. You're just following your intuition heavily. Yeah, somebody has definitely made a victory over, like had a victory when it comes to these low vibrational feelings of being like excluded or any difficult situation someone went through. Either way, like you definitely are victorious against it, because Chariot landed right on top of it. Okay, you're definitely achieving balance at this time. All right. What are they learning from the cycle, Holy Spirit? Okay, what you're learning right now is to be adventurous, to be passionate, to, you know, follow your journey, okay? And you're definitely learning that a lot of these arrogant energies, like, it's time for you to move forward from them, okay? Definitely moving forward from these low vibrational energies that, you know, were pretty much trying to hold you back because they really didn't want you to be in alignment, okay? And when it comes to like the illusions that somebody may have tried to cast upon you, you know, as long as you continue to practice gratitude, like, you will be fine, and like continue to be like confidence in yourself, okay? There is a decision that somebody, let me see. Yeah, I was just about to say that. So there is a decision that somebody is, you know, thinking about making or whatever. We got Temperance and the Fool card. So these are two major arcana. So pretty much those are saying to you to, like, you know, focus on your forward momentum with taking these leap of faith and these fresh starts. And heavy on following your instincts at this time. Yeah, we got the World card. So this is a yes. Like, if somebody is, you know, deciding on doing something, or you're not really sure, you know, should I take this route, risk, or whomever, like, literally Temperance, the Fool, the World card. So this is a big yes. Okay. All right. Or maybe that is something that you learned, because that was the question. Like, what did you learn? Like, you probably learned, like, you learned balance, okay? You learned yourself, like, with self-love. You accepted yourself. You stepped out of your comfort zone, you know? You walked away from anything that didn't serve you. Like, you followed your instincts, like, and you remained gracious, you know? You remained confident within yourself. What's currently leaving, Holy Spirit? Oh. Okay, so we got the Judgment card and Seven of Wands for what's currently leaving. So the energy standing behind that is like, there were some just situations where you had to let things go, okay? You had to let go of a lot, and it took a lot for you to do that, but you know, followed your intuition, you stood your ground, and yeah, that's why it's leaving. That's why all these low vibrations is leaving. Yeah, because whoever it was or whatever was trying to slow down your progress, because they were very, like, arrogant. Very arrogant. And I think somebody may have, like, they may have worked together to, like, try to do something to you. Yeah, and it's because they were bitter. Like, they weren't trying to heal. But your journey is leading you to your Ten of Pentacles, and it's coming fast, okay? All right, what's on this waiting for them, Holy Spirit? Okay, so what's on its waiting for somebody is you're gonna be emotionally, like, fulfilled. It could be a romantic connection that could be coming in for somebody, but we got the Star card and Six of Pentacles. So somebody's definitely gonna be receiving some type of something, whether it's an energy, whether it's a person, whether it's some type of communication, or whatever situation that's gonna bring up these feelings of you feeling hopeful. You feel like you're receiving love, okay? Yeah, you're receiving love because it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning, and it's because you know, you followed your intuition and you chose to forgive and, like, move on from conflict. Like, you definitely closed out of a cycle. So that's really good. What's their medicine, Holy Spirit? Okay, so your medicine for the moment is to pretty much focus, okay? Continue to persevere, continue to move, you know, forward, move with love, continue to focus on forgiveness and, you know, being at peace with the decisions, you know, that you're making. That's really good, because you definitely have closed out of a cycle, okay? We got the Justice and the Empress card, so it's definitely a divine being, okay? Somebody, Justice, it could be a Libra. So this could be you that I'm talking to that, you know, is the Libra, but I did get Justice and the Empress. But honestly, how I'm seeing this energy is like these Eight of Pentacles, like you definitely did a lot of work, okay? I feel like it's a divine feminine and you're like a Libra, and you know, you really persevered. You really followed your intuition, and that was really good. With this Page of Swords, okay, so there is a Libra that is coming towards somebody with like a new perspective. They're really focusing hard on whatever they're doing to come towards you. They're very confident. Yeah, and they're very emotionally stable. So they're very emotionally stable, but whoever it is, they get exhausted sometimes. Like they get really exhausted and they need to take time to like recharge themselves. Yeah, but they're definitely letting go of like something that is not serving them. Pretty much. Yeah, definitely turning a cycle. This is fate. Yeah, this is literally fate, because somebody was doing the work, you know, who somebody did the work, okay, and they had like some type of mental block when it came to their routine and their consistency, but they were able to turn that cycle, okay, and they did that through having like a clear direction with this King of Swords energy. So heavy air energy. Yeah. Yeah, and somebody is like, they're not really working on letting go of materialism. But with this King of Wands energy, somebody could be like a player type, but they're feeling stagnant when it comes to that, which is why they are looking for something new, and that something new could be you. And whoever you are, yeah, you're definitely in solitude. So somebody could be a Gemini, or it could just be, you know, lovers. Like, you're not going to be in solitude anymore. Yep, Knight of Swords. So that's the truth. Yeah, so definitely continue to seek closure and make the necessary endings, you know, that you need to make. Continue to, you know, not be afraid to live in your truth, not be afraid to, you know, tell your truth. You feel me? Somebody's also being called to, you know, really have a balance between their masculine and their feminine energy, and to focus like on self-love, okay? And also heavy on like setting boundaries, okay? Keep your boundaries and, you know, continue to strive for better. Somebody definitely has some financial opportunities coming in, but you know, manage your energy, okay? Because there was, you know, with this Four of Cups energy, it's kind of iffy, but you do have some opportunities that are being sent towards you that are fated. So, you know, continue to work towards that and continue to focus and do the things that you have to do. You know, continue to accept like new outlooks on things. Like, don't just be focused on one thing or whatever. You feel me? Continue to focus on your emotional stability, because that is a key into how you might end up feeling like exhausted at some point. But you know, you're definitely moving in the right direction. So this is really good. Life path number 3. Continue to communicate that, okay? With moving on from these conflicts, and do so in confidence, okay? And you will be fine. All right, if this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live and love and light. Bye.